Okay, now in this next video, you'll start to understand why I believe that the big companies and all the people with all the money doing all these big things in our society are going to go the way of the dinosaurs. Actually, now we're living in such a fast-changing world that these big guys can't keep up with it. It's sort of like the cockroaches and dinosaurs. The little cockroaches ran around. They're probably as old as the dinosaurs, but they're still here. They didn't need to have so much food to live on like the dinosaurs. And so it's the same way with economic development, I think. So watch this next video. We'll show you why. I mean, they have a wonderful idea for a new bicycle that the big guys would never invest in because they don't think it's going to be a big enough market, because they need zillions of dollars in sales and stuff like that. So now a little guy like you and me, and the guy in this video could go out and sort of work on one and show the world it and do it on the internet, and raise the money that he needs to do it. See, the big guys want to invest because, okay, this guy's got dozens and dozens of backers or whatever for his bike, but the big guys need millions of people, to keep their overhead supplied. They have all these high-priced executives and everything that they have to keep feeding that monster with lots and lots of money that they got. So they're not going to look at little ideas that are going to grow into something very big. They need big ideas, and they don't come that way. New ideas don't come in big, form. They come in little form. And now we have ways in our society now to take that little idea as an individual with hardly any money or whatever and make that a reality. And there's people that you could find who want that idea. They're out there. Before you used to just ask your neighbors and stuff and try to find a big company that will probably never invest in it anyway. But now you don't have to go through that process. You find, you put it on the internet and get money from people you don't even know all over the world that can relate to your idea, and that's what you need really to take it to another level or whatever it is. And that's the power of the internet and everything that's in our society now. It's getting rid of these dinosaurs that were the gatekeepers and you had to go to do anything in this life. Now if you want a book, you don't have to go to New York publishers. You do it yourself. You have a new idea, you don't have to go to a big company and go through the bureaucracy and give them all the money. You do it yourself, and it takes very little expertise because all that expertise is available now. You can learn it very easily and get free help to help you learn it. That's what's so neat about it. It's open to anybody. So now the power of all our ideas can explode, because there's nobody standing in the way. The only ones that's standing in the way of exploding an idea is you and your own idea. So watch these people, how they did it. And you could do it too. Well, Valerie and Valentine, Vodev, but sweet names. I mean, that sounds like it should be a musical or something. Yeah. But but more importantly, the website is velo.bike. I mean, you don't have .com, .org. You got .bike because your life is bikes. And you're a 3-time award winner now for designing bikes already. I mean, you can't be more than 20 years old and you have 3 international awards already on bikes. But this bike you have now is incredibly special for the urban market, just to travel 5 miles or so to work and not even take the metro anymore because your bike is so cool to have, and it folds easier than anything I saw. Now, what makes your fold so magical than all the other bikes that I've seen that are folding?
Yeah, so basically we have a magnet system that is super quick. So you don't use your hands. So you just kick the bike.
Yeah, I mean,
then the magnet release, and then you can just fold it in half. So when you fold it in half, you don't need to fold it more than a half. And you can already take it in the metro or whatever you like, in a bus.
So you fold it, that you still don't have to carry it all because it looks like a little, a piece of luggage you just wheel around next to you.
Yeah, that's correct. The rear wheel we use for balancing the bike, so you can basically pull it or push it around for short distances, so you can go into elevators or trains and push the bike. So you don't need to lift it, you know.
But
Even
it
if
looks,
if
sorry.
it's 10 kilogram light, you're gonna get tired after 10 minutes of carrying it. So that's
Right.
why we thought about just pushing it or rolling it.
Just pull it. No, I mean it looks gorgeous. I'm sorry, rest, Valerie.
Yeah, no, he developed this folding mechanism specifically. It's unique. So he's been working on it for the past years on his folding type. And what makes it different from many folding bikes also is that you can roll it along so that you don't have to carry it. Which makes it special, and even to fold it is just fun because it's so easy.
I know on the
yeah.
video it looks cool. I can't wait to get one just to have that feel, boop, and it just goes by itself together. And I do nothing but have fun, pulling this thing around. But also it looks like, I mean, a lot of the folding bikes I see on the city, I mean, it looks like they struggle riding them, and it doesn't look as fun to ride. This looks like it's fun. I mean, you could ride it like speed racing if you want, and that's what I understand how you did that. To make a folding bike, like a racing bike.
Yeah, the fun thing is that we don't need a competition to how quick you can fold it. There's some bikes that they have competitions of how quick you can fold it. So we don't need that because you need 1 second. So you cannot break the record. It's too short. But main concept is to make it high performance. So you can ride as quick as a normal bike, and they are even better because small wheels are very fast. You can accelerate quicker than a normal wheels. Especially for the city when you go stop and go. Yeah. Smaller wheels, like 20 inches, are better. And we have the transmission. It's the right transmission that you don't see in most of the folding bikes. Yeah. So we have a really, you can really be very fast.
But you have 10 gears also on it, right?
Yeah, we have 10 gears because first of all, they're not 30 gears like sport bikes because we don't need it in the cities. But we definitely need more than 1, 2, or 3 gears.
No,
if you
it
have
looks...
big heels, or you want to be just really quick and really fast, then you need more steps, more gears.
So when my girlfriend's husband comes home, I could get on that bike and really take off quickly, right?
Yeah, definitely. You can escape. You can be in the car. If he chase you with a car, then you're gonna be faster.
You have to keep the bike in the cupboard, though.
Right. But that's the most amazing thing. Watching the video, and your YouTube video is delightful, and it's very entertaining, and it gives you such a thrill. Like, boy, yes. I mean, I could really take off on this thing. I mean, all the other people on these little plastic bikes or folding bikes, it looks sort of interesting and cool, but it looks like a struggle to use them as a bike. You're sort of like taking a 3-wheeler out there and trying to, go normal speed, but you can't. But on this, you can, right?
Yeah. No, the concept is that basically you have really like a fast, high performance bike that you can, if you want, fold it. And this is the point. This is not always necessary to be the smallest foldable bike or like a Swiss knife to sit there and fold it 10 times. I like too to fold and to see how things are folding. But for the bike, I need something practical that you can just...
No, I mean, because you're going to spend most of the time not folding it, but riding it. So that's the experience.
And the thing is, like, also he worked on the frame geometry for a while, so it's also specific for velo bike, and it's more stable. So if you sit in a folding bike, usually you just have the U shape.
Yes.
And it gives you, it's like sitting on a telescope and you wobble around and actually get further. But the idea was that you have something, stable and sturdy, really, that feels like riding a normal bike and not a folding bike.
Yeah, no,
and
I mean,
also we
that's
have
what it looks like.
three position of folding. So basically, this half folding that is for 1 second, and if you need to store it or to transport it with a car or wherever, you can fold completely the whole bike. So it's
well, see, I have a friend who gets on an airplane, takes her current folding bag, which is one of those hard ones to use, and puts it in luggage and then gets out and doesn't use a taxi when she gets to the airport. So this will be perfect for her. So how soon can I get one for her? When are these available?
We want to be ready for March, so you can
March.
when it's at least in our hemisphere when is the summer starting,
I
or
see.
spring, and then you can ride it.
So now you're a couple more weeks on Kickstarter. So this will be a bargain if you get it now, right? So it's wise to get.
Yeah.
Don't wait till March. You're going to pay a lot more, right? So it's
Yeah, a little bit more. Yeah, I mean we try to keep. We have still early bird. That is special for Kickstarter. But we're gonna try to keep these prices that are the normal prices.
right.
So I think we can keep that for the States.
Great, wonderful. Well, that's wonderful. Well, you guys are a delight, and you say what you're working on is an accessory because you have a baby now. So you're going to soon have an accessory to put a baby in the back seat or in the front seat of your bicycle, right?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah,
You can't do that on any other folding bike.
No, that's true.
Right. So it's velo.bike. Now people have to remember that. It's not .us or .net or .com. It's .bike. VELLO, right? And that's how to see. You can get the Kickstarter through there, or even after Kickstarter, you can find it there and see this lovely couple who just invented this terrific bike. And thank you for winning all these awards to make this one a very special opportunity for us. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And thank you too. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.